It's week 4 of the 2024 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Browns and the Raiders coming up next.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we are inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, or should I say Dean Olsen, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single...
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
The defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging from the time the quarterback has in the pocket to the amount of separation the receiver has downfield. At this level, that is just too easy. They've got to tighten up both their coverage and find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. Because if they don't do either, expect a lot more big chunk plays like we just saw there.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with Hines. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down, sack. 2nd down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. You want to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
No, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the first quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a ridiculous stat line by the end of the fourth quarter, but something tells me we're going to see a lot more chunk plays throughout the game unless this defense can somehow find a way to slow them down.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. First down, and more for Chubb. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big run by Chubb. 33 yards. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Chubb. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. That one on target to Moore. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Cleveland.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll run. This is Hines. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
David Njoku with a nice catch, and I don't know if he gets enough credit, Mike, for just how good he has been for the Cleveland Browns. Made his first Pro Bowl last year. It just seems that every year, regardless of the situation at quarterback, Njoku just gets better and better and better. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First and 10. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. Going deep downfield for Jeudy. Set up his guys with great field position. Here's Hines. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. His throw left is complete with Jeudy. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up a perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and 7. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this is no good. But here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. He is in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Judy left wide open. It's complete. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Chubb. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.